Sunday is Mother's Day and a time to say thank you to our moms. Here at Chapman News, we sat down with each mom as we heard them recount what their favorite memory of their senior is.
One of my favorite memories with Yasmin was during her freshman year of college. She came home for the weekend and we went to see her high school's performance of Mamma Mia. The next day, just hours before showtime, the director called in a panic because they had many more cast members out sick. And she asked if Yasmin could step in as Rosie in the role that she never got to perform. And I was just in awe. It was an emotional and powerful moment and literally nothing I will ever forget. And watching her finally get that was super priceless.
My favorite memory that I had with Lauren is she was about, 6 years old back then. She's a big Laker fan. And every time, they lose the game, she cries. And so I find it too cute. And I even told her that I'm going to take a picture of you and I will send it to Phil Jackson, who is the manager of Lakers at the time. And I said, I'm going to let him know they have to win every games they have so that you won't be crying again.
My favorite memory of Ben is when he was like 3 and he had memorized every single capital of the states in all 50 states. And he was so proud. He knew every capital. But my favorite was Louisiana. And you would tell Ben, what's the capital of Louisiana? And he would look at you so proud and say, Satin Rouge. He could not say Baton Rouge. And so he thought it was Satin Rouge. And that was very funny.
One of my favorite memories of Keston is when she was probably 4 or 5 years old and we were walking over to get into a hot tub. And as she's getting into the hot tub, she says, every time I get in the hot water, it kind of makes me pee a little bit. And all these people sitting in the hot tub, their eyes just got big. I'm like, I am so sorry.
So my favorite memory that I have with Serena was when she was, I think, around 3 years old. She wanted to have her hair cut. So I told her, honey, I'll be right with you. I'm just doing something right now. So she walked out of the room. And then a few minutes later, I went to check in on her. And all I saw was a bald spot on her head because she had cut her own hair.
I have a lot of favorite memories of Xavier, but one that I thought of in particular is one Valentine's Day when he was in middle school. And he took it upon himself to walk to the gas station. He bought a rose and he cooked dinner for me. One thing that stood out to me that absolutely made my day and brought me to tears was when he said, I love you, Mom. You will always be my number one rose.
So Lisa and I share many beautiful memories. When she was little, one of the sweetest times was reading bedtime stories together. Since she started college at Chapman, the most precious moments have been our FaceTime calls. When I look back on all of this, I don't just feel like Lisa's mom. I feel like her close and trusted friend.
One of my favorite memories of Prinny is the moment they brought her to me for the first time after she was born. She was the first baby born on Christmas Day at the hospital, and they had her bundled up in a little Christmas stocking. Everyone was celebrating her. It felt like all magical. She's everything I ever hoped a daughter could be and more. I love you, baby.